Hello, everybody. Hello. How is everybody? Happy team of the year to everybody. Oh, could you imagine if my first pack was a blue? Could you imagine? Is it a Joshua Kimmich instead? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to open a few of these. We've got some grinding to do. Some Evos to look at. You know what I'm saying? Got some things we got to get done. Some things we got to get done. What's up, Stevie? How you doing, man? Welcome. What's up, Gardamond? How you doing? What's up, Jordan, brother? How you doing, man? Damn, that's some nice nice players. What's up, Wooders? Wooders. I thought I was getting a blue that time. Yo, what's up, Danny? Salah, R. Jennings, Wesley, Zyka, Jeff T, Mr. R. How you doing, brothers? What's up, Rogue Tactic? How you doing, man? No way did pack Pajor. No, I didn't. It's just a thumbnail, brother. Just to showcase that we're grinding team of the years. Do you know what I mean? Jameen, son, Jameen. Are you going to make a how to grind video? It'll be live very soon, mate. I've done 120 of the basic upgrades and 70 of the premiums and still got 55 provisions. I'm starting to flag already. Damn, dude. I got 10 provisions left, but yeah, I want to, I'm tempted to like grind League SBCs and open everything as I go and then just save the the premium upgrade packs. Decent, hoping the other two Team of the Year Evos don't go to waste in the Evo tab. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? What's up, Blake? How you doing, man? Have you done an Ultimate Grind video? Yeah, it'll be live today. It'll be live shortly. Yeah, I need to start the gauntlet on this account. I need to get my head around the Evos that I want to do as well. Mostly on the crappers, though. So let's go on to the crappers to start with for today. Because we've got a lot to do on there. We got a lot to do on there. Odds on EA releasing an 82x20 this year? Yeah, I mean, I could see it, but hopefully they don't. Hopefully they do something different, you know? Are we still doing League SBCs or just... Yeah, I think League SBCs are still part of the play. I would say. Hooray. That's exactly what I'm doing. Opening all League SBC packs. Every now and then doing a load of premium leagues. Stay back to the premium, then back to the premium leagues. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Kinky Chris. Thanks for the 2 months, brother. How am I finding VFL? Oh, do you know what I need to do? Is it league cup games again today, isn't it? I didn't do my I haven't changed my lineups. Sheesh. I always forget, man. Have I got any progression today? Little bits here or there. Have you seen the odds on normal packs? No, what do you mean? Oh, I won my first cup game 5-0. Jesus Christ. What time we got? We got double game day today, haven't we? Yes, we sure have. Near all, wherever you are. Finally got the Fanatics objective done. 7 crosses assisted with Portugal players was so hard. I think it's quite easy, to be fair. All I need to do is the perfect round. Bonus, is it worth sweating my ass off to get it? It depends on your grind. Depends where you're at, I suppose, doesn't it? Not necessarily, but quite possibly, you know. What did somebody say about mathematicians? Mathematicians are coming out for this tweet. So here is the proper numbers for packing a team of the year. 10,000 packs equals 63% chance. 23,000 packs equals 90% chance. 46,000 packs equals 99% chance. These pack odds are disgusting. Hopefully team of the year defenders look better. Yeah, I mean, like somebody said down below, that's not how probability works though, right? Like, because also it's not like 46,000 packs. It's like, let's say there's one team of the year every 46,000 packs, right? And let's say it's always the 46,000th pack that gives a team of the year. You might open the 46,000th pack 3 times in a row and get 3 team of the years in 3 packs. Do you know what I mean? Or you might like, do you know what, like it's not like it's a chance of a team of the year. It's not compounded. It's not like accumulative compounded odds. The more packs you open, yes, the more chance you have of packing a team of the year because you're opening more packs, but you have the same chance in every pack. Oh, this debate again. Yeah, this one again. I think, like, I was talking to Nick about it last night a little bit as well. Like, I think people just have this, like here's my question to anyone, right? Here's my question to anyone. What do EA gain from lowering the pack odds when the full team of the year is in packs? What do they gain? Everyone going, well, I'm not opening packs now. How is that a good business model? Like, it's not gonna get people opening packs. Like, I don't know. I think people just get really like bent up out of shape on the odds of something that have historically been astronomically low. I don't know if people think or have a memory of packing team of the years being incredibly easy. But the only year that they were even reasonably easy to pack was the first year that we ever got the league upgrades in. That was the first year that it was just too easy to pack them, and like I ended up with like 7 or 8. I actually think I ended up with like 13 team of the years that year, but loads of duplicate Marcelos and duplicate Sergio Ramoses and or whoever was in team of the year at the time. But yeah, I don't know when people thought it was really, really, really easy to pack team of the years, because it's never been. Are you aware of the PC market ban situation? Lots getting banned for making genuine profit for bidding. Yeah, it happens every year. It happens every year, unfortunately. EA, like, EA would do well to just stop making this game for PC. It is full of cheaters, full of hackers, full of glitches, like worse than console. You know, it's really not a great game on PC. In 12 years of playing UT, I've never packed one. Still try every year though. Yeah, and it's good. Like, obviously you want to like keep grinding and trying, but I mean, last year I packed one straight away. I got 6 last year and 2 on the first few days. Not a sniff so far, but plenty of time. Yeah, I think for me, like this year, oh man, I don't want to go down this like route again of like speaking on my enjoyment of the game, but like it's really hard to think that I would continue playing this game if I had loads of team of the years, because then it's like, what am I playing for now? Like, I've got the best team, I've got the best players. Now it's like there's, other than like saving, which could be a fun experiment to do, to be fair, but other than saving, what's the point? Turned off crossplay after your vid and found it a lot easier. Yeah, the game's so much better with crossplay turned off. So much better. People say it took 3 to 4 weeks to get unbanned. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. And again, like the harsh truth is, EA don't give a damn. They just do not care about PC players because they're such a minority. So that fast I've ever left the FIFA cycle was the year I packed Team of the Year, Bonmati and Pop. Do you know what? If I still got FC 25 on this console. Yeah, I have. This will be interesting. Because around this time last year, I packed Team of the Year Henri and Team of the Year CR7 on my road to glory. And I would be shocked if I've got more than 100 games with each of them. And first watch you back in the FIFA 13 days, been away for FIFA for years. Good to see you still going strong, bro. Now I'm working, feel like an unk, trying to understand all that's going on with FC, different times for sure. Much love. Yo, thanks for coming back, man. Yeah, the game's changed a lot, but not much at the same time. It's really weird. Had hundreds of packs saved, all my coins invested in players whose value now plummeted by the time I've given access again. Such a kick in the teeth. Can't even buy an 83 to finish an SBC now. Yeah, that sucks. That does suck. I was wild at the same pack. It was the same pack, yeah. Oh, it wasn't on this. It wasn't this one, was it? See, here's like, look at this team, right? This was the meta RTG. Look at this team. You just end up with full-blown teams. I actually think it was the account that the Crappers was on. No matter what, guys, right? Like, by the time Team of the Season comes around, Team of the Years probably won't be in your team. Interverse Arsenal predictions. Honestly, mate, it just depends on what team we go with. I really, really, really hope that we put our second team out and don't even... I hope Rice, Raya, Zubamendi, Gabriel... I hope they don't even travel to Italy, man. I hope they don't even travel. Because even if we lose, like, there's almost no chance we don't finish in the top 8, especially with Kairat being our last game. But even if we lost to Inter, right, and we beat Kairat, we're still probably first in the Champions League table. This game is the biggest nothing game we have got in our season. It's meaningless. And so I sit here and I really hope and really wish that we take nothing with us. So we've got William Saliba. So I packed William Saliba Team of the Year, guys, at Team of the Year, and I only played 229 games. Where's my... I packed Lauren James Team of the Year on day one. Like, literally, the first pack I opened had Lauren James in it. 144 games only. Pack Team of the Year Van Dijk, like, late in the cycle. Here we go. So Cristiano Ronaldo Team of the Year. 57 games, guys. 57 games. I packed him literally about this time last year, and I only played 57 games. Team of the Year Pele there too. I think he was picked up like way late in. There are probably 0 games on him. Yeah, he was picked up like end of the game cycle. And then the Team of the Year Henri. What rating was Henri? 94. Was he 93? Yeah, there you go. Team of the Year Henri. Only 146 games. How wild is that? He's in your team? Oh. No, that's not Team of the Year Henri, is it? Is this team? No, that's Team of the Season. Oh, is this the Team of the Year Henri? No, he's got 4 playstyle pluses. They didn't have 4 player. I've evoed this Henri. I don't think this was base Henri. This was like a flashback Henri or something. But yeah, like more to the point, right? More to the point. I played combined between Team of the Year Henri and Team of the Year Ronaldo 200 games after packing them. And this is why this game, right, is in a really weird funk. because I've got players right now that are like 60 rated that I've played more games than that with, and it's this weird situation. Like, the better the team you get, the less reason there is to play, and it's why it's always like been bizarre that we have Team of the Year now. We're only 3 months into the game. Right, October, November, December. Okay, nearly let's say 4 months into the game. We're 4 months into the game. We've still got 8 months of the game cycle left, and yet we're about to get players that could potentially be in people's teams until the end of the game cycle. And so at that point, if you pack a Team of the Year, you're done. Like, do you know what I mean? That slot is filled in your team now until probably Team of the Season or footies. You know, I was having a debate. If I spend money on FIFA points and don't spend money on alcohol like others, do they have the right to judge how people spend their own money? I mean, the debate should be, I will spend my money on what I want to spend my money on, regardless of what it is. Like, if nobody has the right to judge you on how you spend your money, regardless of what it's on, in my opinion. Let's take a look at this guy here, 73 rated, 91 games already. That glitched Omri was a menace to play against. Yeah, he was, yeah. Right, so for Crappers, I just need to check what Evos are time sensitive. So we've got 3 hours to finish this. It's just play one match 4 times. And I need to do it, and I want to do it in... Where's does that? I just got to restart my console, guys. Just one sec. Arsenal, the winners of the Terrorist League. Who's their top scorer? Trossard with 5 goals, winning the league with your top scorer having 5 goals. Laughing face, laughing face. See, like, you would think that that is like a slight on Arsenal, right? But surely that's a slight on City and Liverpool and Chelsea. Like the fact that our top scorer in the Premier League has 5 goals, and yet we're still 7 points clear at the top of the table. If I said to you right now, your top scorer can have 5 goals, but you're top of the Premier League by 7 points, would you say, no, thank you, I'd rather be 4th? Of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. Got Battle Rapid Plus and Finesse Plus now. Yeah, that's really good. League's been utter shite this year, but it hasn't, has it? Arsenal have 1 less point than Liverpool had this time last season. Second and third are literally 1 point behind second and third at this point last season. The league is of the exact same quality as it was this time last season. And like this whole debate of like, oh, Arsenal are winning the worst Premier League in history. If the league is so bad, if the quality of the league is so bad, I will ask again, why aren't City so much so much better? Why aren't Liverpool winning more games? If these teams are so bad, why are the big teams struggling to beat them? Because you can't say, well, Liverpool are bad, because they've improved their squad that won the title. Right. Right, so evolutions for this account. We've got Fountain of Youth. Yo, BH, thank you very much for the 14 months, man. What should I do with common players? Common players will go into league upgrades or into the 78x3 winter wildcards. Blue Blood, thanks for the 38 months, man. And BH, thanks for the 13 months, brother. Much appreciated, man. The games are less enjoyable to watch this year, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair statement. Yeah, Fountain of Youth needs to go on one particular player, but I need to give him Playstyle Plus first. Do you know what? What I'm going to do is just the evolution that needs to be done for time today. I'm going to do those in that tournament. And then I'm going to do some SP stuff on this account because we need to get up there. Live events. Team of the Year live event 2. Oh, I've still got 1 day, 3 hours for this as well. What do I need to do? I need to win 2 more in Team of the Year live event 2. And then score in 2 more and play 1 more. So win 2 and score in 2. Playstar plus Evo and Fountain of Youth, then Team of the Year honorable mention is a nice combo. Did it with Modric, is a banger card. Yeah. Yeah, we're putting some low-rated striker on, but yeah. I need, whenever Josh is around today, I need him to just come on and do the numbers and basically tell me, give me some pointers on where to go with the Evos because I just don't have the time to sit through and kind of figure it all out. I just think mid to low table teams are so much better defensively these days. And all you can say is fair play because they can hold off some of the best attacks in the world. So, but and not that you said this, right? But how is the worst teams being better contributing to a worse league? Surely that means it's a better league because the lesser teams are better than what they previously were. Is that not more logical? People don't understand the difference between boring and quality. More competitive now. Yes, I would agree. It's more competitive now than it has been. And yet people will say that it's weaker. Some of God knows why. Do you know what I want to do today, actually? I want to like change my settings, I think. I was watching a little bit, just a little bit like the pro scene last night. And first of all, what was really like noticeable is how easy they end up creating scoring chances on each other. You know, some of the games finished like with massive scorelines. I know it's like whatever it is, like 8-minute halves or 9-minute halves or whatever. So that was like one of the first noticeable things I had that I saw. But after that, the other noticeable thing was they don't really do anything fancy, right? There isn't really a broken game mechanic. The only thing that they do is set player runs away. It is just so much L1/LB spam. And I was like, damn, man, like, maybe I've been getting it all wrong this year. Maybe we don't need to, like, learn these, like, rainbow flick headers and crap and just literally, like, have a formation where you've got runners going forwards. Nep, am I a sheep because I wait for your daily content videos instead of having my own opinion? I don't know, mate. It's not for me to judge, really, is it? Well, bit of a weird question, mind you, but... Every time I try and send a wing back. Yeah, see, like, learning the runs is the skill. That's exactly it. Learning when to run and who to run, who to make run, and then figuring out how to get the passing angle to the runner is what the skill, I think, is. Like, I can send that guy here on a run, but it's like, what can I do now? Like, now it's like, okay, maybe I just take the space, send that guy there on a run. Have I got some space? Yes, I have. Okay, now we've actually, like, got a bit of space here. He was offside, I didn't aim at him, but L2 through balls are OP to learn.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Great tackle. L2 through balls. Well, they like curved through balls. Let's try it with this guy. Oh, damn, that's one like backwards. Jesus. Tapping away. No, 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 I know how to send somebody on a run. What I'm saying is, like, it's not just about sending them on the run, is it? It's about, like, finding the space and finding the pass.
And possibilities here.
Oh, that would have been a great goal.
Powerful effort. Close.
No, someone was asking. My bad, my bad.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Lookman. Confident attacking play. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Yeah, Basin went 14-1 yesterday. It was mad. He lost. He didn't lose his head in the last game, but he lost his composure. I literally was watching. I shit you not, it was 0-0. Basin had a chance to score. He missed his chance to score. I looked at something on my other monitor for what felt like about 30 seconds. I turned back onto the monitor I had Basin on, and he was 3-0 down. And I was like, what has just happened? He went 3-0 down in genuinely about 30 real-life seconds. I couldn't believe it.
So into the second half with these two sides.
And then at that, like, he did get back into the game, and then it was just too late. Just that little period of time right there just kind of like really cost him.
Oh, that's an interesting pass.
Oh, see, I've got to do better there. Man, I honestly think, like,
Kylian Mbappe.
yeah, I wanna. He's offside, right? Wow, he's onside. That's insane. Fair play. I should have just been 1-0 up myself there as well.
And bursting forward. And the defensive intervention there. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, a disappointing.
Doesn't really matter if I don't score because I only need 2 wins. See, the players I've got don't have good enough like dribbling skills and stuff yet on the crappers for me to play the way that I kind of think I'd like to start learning how to play. This guy rocking Mbappe up front, Jesus Christ.
Plenty of support here. And they could eat into the lead.
See that there, that pass there as well. It's just not what I'm looking for. It needs to be better. The part, like, I think my players should have good enough passing in the midfield. Actually, they've got really good passing play styles. Do I reckon Evos will remain nerfed for the foreseeable future? I could see it, mate. Yeah.
Looked really promising for them. Oh, surely. A good and
Good news is, in this game mode, we just need to score 1 from outside the box, and we're straight back in it, aren't we?
and running free here. Oh, great vision. Has eyes for goal.
Oh, big save.
Getting across to stop it. And played short.
Oh, okay. There it is. Oh, it's on his left foot. Never mind.
Are a half chance when you're trailing as they are.
I doubt they released Butcher and Gabriel on the same day. I'm curious to see if Rise official honorable mention card, funnily enough. Gabriel's official card looked terrible, didn't it?
Lookman.
Honestly, it looks like the sort of card that you'll have an Evo better than in like 2 weeks' time.
And what can they do to stop him running at them?
This guy time wasting. Brother, come on now.
Johan
The fucking friendly tournament, mate. Jesus Christ.
Now with Salgado. Danger building. Chances on. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal.
It's just got to be to his feet. Never mind.
And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Head up, we're the same age. How should I react if your kid from 14 wants to be a full-time streamer? Can't tell you how to parent, brother. You've got to figure that one out for yourself. Fulham a bid 35 million for Oscar Bob. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Oops. If I watch a Run Foot Market rant video, actually thinks she makes great points about the league SBCs being tragic. I think people will think that they're bad because they contain women in them as well, which is no different to how it was last year as well, right? Last year they contained the women too. This year they contain the women too. What I also think though is that I think people have got to learn how to utilize what they get in the packs to further the grind rather than complain about what is coming in the packs, because EA aren't going to change it, right? EA aren't all of a sudden going to be like, oh, do you know what, guys, you're right, like we're going to put some men only league SBC stuff coming through. They're just not going to do that. And so instead of like complaining about it, just use the women that you get out of those packs to rebuild the packs. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you just use those cards somewhere else. I get it. I get it. It dilutes the pool, especially if you want to like hard focus like a male card for like a male team of the year. It dilutes the pool. But also at the same time, like the EA aren't going to change, man. And as with the rapid playstyles, I find it more effective with tapping it. Yeah. I've known that for a few weeks for tapping it. Mash Up Hercules, thanks for the 6 months, man. The Crappers. Yeah, I hadn't realised actually. With a lot of the SBCs recently, you know, Wilson and Marcelo and a few like the big packs and other big SBCs and stuff that we've had, I hadn't really realised the Crappers have fallen really far behind in terms of like their quality. Like, I've got some nice cards on this team, but actually like the Evos have been so poor recently that let's go. Evos have been so poor recently that the Crappers has fallen massively behind. His logic was all over the gaff in there and he didn't extrapolate any of his thoughts properly. I'll have to give it a watch. Do you know what's funny as well, guys, right? When I was watching Bateson yesterday and he was like 14-0 in champs, I was honestly sat there and I thought, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start grinding this gameplay hard again. I'm going to get good at this game again. Like, I'm going to really like improve my skill set. I'm gonna get up to like elite division rivals. I'm going to try and get like start going for like 11+ wins in champs again. I am going to nail this game. Then he opened his rewards and I was like, nope. The fuck I'm going to play this game, man. They need to do something. They like, packs need to go. Packs need to go, man. I'm telling you, packs are the reason. Because the rewards, regardless of whether they're rewarding or not, like, it's such a catch-22, right? If you get terrible players, it's not worth it. And so you might as well not play the game modes because the rewards are terrible. If you get good players, it becomes not worth it because the next rewards that you get aren't valuable enough because you've improved your team too much. And so no matter what happens, you are stuck in a reality of it's either not worth it now or it's not worth it next time. And it's just fascinating, isn't it? That, again, like, not to sound like a broken record, but hey, I'm going to sound like a broken record. This game is just too easy to obtain the 95% content. And then it's based solely on luck whether you go further than that. nothing to do with skill at that point. You either open a pack and get lucky to get that 0.1% player, or you open a pack and don't get lucky, so you don't get that player.
And the attack collapses. And that's going to be
That's why I don't get the point in saving packs. I've watched enough streamers open store packs and get a full. I always love to go and try and play the game. Buy Xbox Live for $6.99. Pops up, renews my day. Fair enough. I agree. Give us a way to collect items and build the game around Evos or something, but won't happen. Yeah, like something has to be different. For how many Evos we've had, I feel like I'm playing the same team over and over again. Yeah. Yeah, that happens, doesn't it? So like one of the first point Nick makes is it's 85 by 3 only has 0.13% chance for Team of the Year. So everyone we had to make 42 of those packs over 2 weeks. That's 5.5%. So from a single SBC set, 1 in 20 will get a Team of the Year, and that's bad. Yeah, like that. I don't know if you like watched on Catch Up, Josh, but I just had that conversation of like, Team of the Years aren't supposed to be easy to get. They're not supposed to be this like entitled right of, oh hey, like just play long enough and you'll get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Like it's luck, and they are the best cards in the game by a distance. And so for you to get lucky enough to get 1, it's going to be luck. Like you're not, nobody's entitled to get a Team of the Year. Like, did I make the pack grind video? Yeah, should be live any time now, really. They could do a pick your player. I do think the pack weight has gone down, but we've given more and more tools to make more and more packs. I think the web app extensions have screwed it tremendously too. People got paid to build packs of the extension, just auto do it now. Yeah, I think the extensions have caused a huge change. Like even for me, right? I was sitting there this last couple of days building packs and stuff, and the grind, like, fair to say, is like it's infinitely repeatable. Like maybe there's a little caveat, like maybe you'll have a really bad run and eventually run out of coins, but if you just focus on the grind, if you focus everything on the grind, so play champs to get coins for the grind, you know, like everything you can just to grind, you will find the fact that it is infinite, right? Go on in. How have I not scored that? And so I was sitting there and I was kind of like, what am I even like grinding for then? If it's infinite, like this is what happens to me with mobile app games, right? As soon as I learn how to beat the game, my enjoyment of the game disappears completely. Because I now know the formula to beat it. And so beating it becomes a formality. I feel that with Ultimate Team a little bit as well. Now that we've got this like formula to beat the game, in terms of like packing, like not necessarily everything, because you won't get lucky enough to do that, I'm sure, but certainly in terms of having anything access to everything. Now that we've got the formula to have access to everything, I kind of like lost interest to actually get everything. Simply because I now know that I can. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's like a me thing or if like other people have that same sort of like mentality. That's a great ball.
Lovely setup. Ball lost and the chance gone.
Go on in, ref.
And that's the final whistle. A positive result at least.
What, through ball from the right back to the left wing? Yeah, it's broken, isn't it? It's broken mechanic. Have you tried a non-league team in Football Manager? That's a game for the long term. Back in the day, yeah, back in like 2008, 2009, that's all I used to do, stuff like that. Is that kind of like really like hard grind? But again, eventually, you like, well, I don't know if it's the same now, because now there's no, like, it's dynamic league rep and stuff. But back in the day, it used to be static league rep, and so eventually you just you would hit like a roadblock because you wouldn't be able to increase your stadium enough. You wouldn't be able to attract, like, even if you won the Champions League, you wouldn't be able to attract the top tier players because your league, like your rep as a club and whatever, was terrible. Do you think team of the weeks are a big issue? 9 a day needed sometimes. Nope. You can craft a team of the week for 6,000 coins. Huang Xiongzhen. Do you think we'll get anything similar to the 82 by 20? Yeah, I'd be surprised if we didn't. But once again, like this year, again, if we got the 82 by 20, it's going to be like even worse because Hail Tools is, you know, it's not accepted by EA, but it's not been rejected by EA. Way more people are using it. Even things like Pale Tools themselves are way more advanced, and there's a few other SBC, like Auto SBC and stuff as well, that will just do it for you. There's so many tools out there now that can just build it for you, and with the Team of the Week pack being there also, getting the Team of the Weeks for it isn't difficult. I actually think if we get an 82 by 20 this year, repeatable infinitely, I genuinely think we're going to see people with 3, 5, 8, 10 Team of the Years before Team of the Year is out, because the grind will genuinely be unstoppable.
My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're absolutely in long-range mode here. What might we see today?
This is a mode which rewards long-range.
That's a cracking pass, that is.
Outside the box count double, so I think this should be a good one today.
Oh, was he off? They should just make it 3 to 5 a day, mate. That, like, I don't think that they should or shouldn't do anything with it. I genuinely feel like strongly, year on year, more and more every year, I genuinely feel like this game has entered into a world where there's just not enough for people, and nothing will ever be enough for people. And because of that, the more EA give, the more people want, until it all comes crashing down, because everything's too easy to get. And when everything's too easy to get, there's no value in getting anything, right? If everything's expensive, nothing's expensive.
Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here?
They will absolutely limit it. This is the thing though, Josh, that's what I'm saying. Even if they limit it, I don't think it matters. Like, there is so much access to packs every day. And because of how good League SBCs are, which I'm really surprised they came back exactly the same as the way they were, but because of how good League SBCs are, even if you can only do 5 or 10 or 15 82 by 20s a day, I'll just do those and then I'll go and do League SBCs. If everybody's super, nobody is. Yeah, precisely. Absolutely the truth. Like, if everybody's got a Team of the Year team, nobody's got a Team of the Year team. Nobody's got a team that's, like, special. And I think that's, like, you know, that comment that you kind of, like, well, we talked about the other day. I think that's what that guy was getting at. You know, at the end of the game cycle, you're going to have a team full of 99 rated players no matter what. And so what's the point of everything in between if you can show up the week after Team of the Season and just get an end game team literally immediately? What's the point? And the point has to be the journey, and that's where, again, I, like, as discussed multiple times, that's where I think EA are at a massive loss in this game, with the lack of history and the lack of connection that people have with their ultimate teams. I think that's, like, one of, if not the biggest downfall of the game, is the fact that you're not attached to it. And that's why I think Evo's become so valuable, because even if they're not, like, the greatest players or whatever, you just become attached to them. Wow. The journey has to play, not the day. Yes, it's absolutely true. Alex Hunter, as a washed-up has-been. Mate, that Alex Hunter, I got so excited for that Alex Hunter, because I thought that was going to be the introduction of, like, an evolution, or, like, the ability to evolve a player. And I was just so wrong, wasn't I? I was so wrong. I think it only depends on how you play the game. I don't care about the journey. I just want to have the ultimate team to be played. So then don't play ultimate team, right? Go and play, like, head-to-head. Go and play seasons. You can have the best players in that. You can have the best team there. Just go and pick Real Madrid, and then there you go.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. chance then for the respective managers to address their charges.
Make milestones, objectives better, not just copy and paste the same one for 5+ years, so there's always something to work towards, or even repeatable for better rewards. No, it's Lemon. Thank you for the year, brother. Much appreciated, my man. What's up, Net? Finally catching you streaming. Content doesn't start until I watch your YouTube video. Thanks, Modisto pal. 100% agree. I love my Rodrigo and Carreras and Ardagula Evos. They're not the best, but I have fun playing with them and upgrading them. Yeah, precisely. That's what I used to do. Along with the years, the competitive side moved to Ultimate Team. Alex Hunter was so much fun. It was, I think that's actually one of my most viewed videos, is one of the Alex Hunter videos, like how to get him fast or something like that. Why you come so fast? Oh, he saw it. Can I get this Hullet to a good card, or is it too late? Have you used all of your season pass evos already? If you... I'm sorry. What? I aimed at, like, down. If you haven't, then you can still get Hullet to a very good card. If you have, then yeah, you're screwed. I'm sorry. How? Wow, he was about to griddy. What the actual flying fuck, dude? Come on now.
Could be threatening. Can they forge ahead?
Oh dear. I think icon swaps tokens will be extremely difficult to get. I don't. I think there will be some, or one or two that will be attached to like a squad battles rank or a foot champs rank. But I think everybody will get reasonably easy access to that R9. And the reason why I think that will happen is because I think that EA are losing players so fast on this game, and that is a way to bring them back.
Creative look about this. Determined defending. Musiala.
That ball's just got to connect, EA. Come on now.
Delightful pass. Learns to win it back. Plenty of support here. And a goal here might be the clincher.
Man, the delay again on these players, man, it's so bad.
Intelligent threaded pass here.
That'll be a goal for him. No, it won't be.
And trying to place it with only the keeper to beat.
Well, I have to say, I never really fancied him to
You're
score.
pretty tired of seeing Hullet. Yeah, but if it wasn't Hullet, it would just be someone else. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not
well, let's hit my own player. If it wasn't Hullet in that centre midfield from those Evos, it would be like a Kefren Turam instead. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, there would just be a different player that you see from everybody. Whoever this number, who have I got here? Zhong Sang-woon, mate. He needs some serious upgrades. His control of the ball and dribbling is absolutely shocking.
They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time.
The community are just sheep. Yeah, but you understand why though, right? Like, not everybody has an insane amount of time
And it's legitimate
to like figure out these evos and figure out what to do and how to get them and stuff like that, right? So a lot of people just rely on content creators and they say, okay, like, what's the best evo right now? Let's go and watch that video. Oh, that's a real sick evo. I'll follow that one. And like, again, like the blame for me is never on the people that play the game or watch people play the game or the people that create the kind of like most efficient content for the game. For me, it's always on EA. It's EA's responsibility to give people the tools to think for themselves or to be able to see like an Evo path that they could have that would be fun for them. You know, it's EA's responsibility, nobody else's. Come on now.
Stunning piece of defending. Over the touchline for a throw in. Well, the threat could be there.
Okay, I have pressed. Oh. This game is doing my absolute head in, man.
Now with Musiala. Well, that is asking for a yellow card.
Mate, for the first time in a long time, I can say, how good do we look at the weekend? Absolute bananas. Yeah, look very good. Made Man City look bang average, that's for sure. The Club Brugge lineup is out. Is it? Is it like on so rare as well as like the players on 100% and stuff? I don't think so. Maybe I have a feeling it's going to be a horrible midweek for me on so rare, just because I just can't predict the Arsenal lineup at all.
So 15 more minutes of football, and nobody wants to make a mistake. Superb looking pass.
Yeah, buddy. Did you see Nwaneri to Marseille on loan? Is that a here we go, or is that a... there's rumours of it. I saw the rumours this morning, but... It's a here we go. Cool.
Well, here we can see it again.
That'd be a good team for him to go and play for the rest of the season.
And it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
He needs the minutes, man. You know, he's a very, very, very talented player. God knows why he didn't get so many minutes for us this season. You know, he got played out of position last season for so long. Still showed value to the team, and then this season, even when Odegaard was injured, like he was just struggling to get minutes. But yeah, hopefully he goes out there and just is really good. You know. Who's he playing over there? He'll play like centre mid, I think. Oh, he's actually got that. That's outrageous. I did have a feeling, guys. I didn't want to say it, but when he went to Gritty and then cancelled it with that Mbappe at 1-1, I was like, that was a bit weird. Look, he's got no stamina on his players as well. He's been like all out attack, constant press. Very strange behaviour.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. In terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
What a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition.
Incoming message there, I think. All right, one more game for the Evo. The 50-50 balance between player matches and menu grind is exactly what makes games fun. So, I think one of the things that EA suffer with regards to the way that they built Ultimate Team as a product is there is no end game. There is no way to win the game and to beat the game. And I wish they had something to beat the game, because how fun would it be setting different rules then to beat the game? Do you know what I mean? Like, instead of just playing endlessly to continually upgrade and grind a team that will need more grind and more upgrading like time later and months later and weeks later and stuff, if it was like, right, once we've done this, we've completed it, and then we can restart. Like what or how? Like, I mean, I have like loads of ideas that I've kind of like talked about over the last few weeks. But a lot of the problem is because this is a football game, there's not really like a huge amount of things that it can be. Yeah, the stadium idea is a good thing. Like they could literally have like an Ultimate Team, like a system of like tournaments to win, and have like Champions League as the final like thing that you need to win, right? And then once you win the Champions League, you can just carry on playing if you want like a normal Ultimate Team, or you can prestige or reset or whatever we want to call the system, rebirth or reborn or whatever, and then you go back from the beginning again, but you take one like permanent thing through with you. And I think that would be really like a really cool system. I just think it'd be a really cool system. Yeah, with cosmetics, exactly. Doesn't it like maybe some performance-based things, but cosmetics would be like, you know, the primary choice. But again, for that to be a reality, this game would need, in the first place, an overhaul in other areas to actually give value to prestiging, rather than just be like, oh, I'm doing it just to restart.
Just made it very difficult for them.
Keep going, says the referee. Advantage. The defense quick to snatch it back.
It just has to be worth prestiging the player. Yeah, prestiging a player would be fun, but I actually think, Josh, prestiging like a whole team, or like I say, like having an end game, like once you win the Champions League with your Ultimate Team, online or offline, that's where it's like, okay, you've completed it. Like, would you like to restart? Yes or no? If yes, these are your rewards for doing so. If no, oh, carry on. Like, no problem at all. Mahuki. Wow. I can't believe he's hit it like that. Black Ops 7 has 2 prestiges per gun, 250 levels per prestige, because it just gives people an end. Do you know what I mean? It gives people something to work towards. And for people that don't have the time, the skill, or the desire to work towards it, literally no bother. Like, there's no harm. Like, you're not suffering because you didn't. Love your idea of being able to buy 50 rated Arsenal players. Just don't know how the best implemented. I don't think, for licensing reasons, I think EA would struggle to have that. What I think would be a possibility, though, is prestiging a player. So just taking an 87 rated Bukayo Saka, getting him up to the ability to prestige him. If you don't want to, no problem at all. You don't have to. And if you do want to, when you do, he then becomes like a 47 rated player or whatever. I got so much fodder. Do I do the icon player pick? No. Wait for Team of the Year SBCs to come through.
And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes to a close.
But like one of the things that I really like about Tarkov, outside of the fact that it's a really high skill level, even PvE, even playing against AI, it's really difficult. But the thing that I love the most is the end game. To actually complete Tarkov and escape from Tarkov is ridiculously challenging. And I love that as a concept. In this game, the challenging thing is getting good enough to go 15-0 or into the Elite Division. But it's not a challenge that is actually attainable for a lot, exciting in any way, shape, or form, or rewarding in any way, shape, or form. You can go 15-0 and feel like you lost, right? And I think, like I say, like there needs to be like a beat the game mode on Ultimate Team that has an ending to it. I genuinely believe it. Numbered or SIG cards on FIFA. Yep, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Right, that is both of the live events. So just for reference of the video, Josh, when you're editing this, I did the first live event co-op because you need a gold team and we don't have a full gold team. So I just did it in co-op to get it done. Because I really want that end. I really want this thing here. I like it a lot. Maybe it needs a wipe every... Yeah, a wipe would be great. So, something like that. A reset, a prestige, a wipe, something. FIFA point sales will go down short term with a huge disincentive. Takes a brave... See, FIFA point sales... This side of the debate... You know, I talked about this a little bit before, but this side of the debate is where EA need to lean in to other things that would generate them revenue. So for example, you see the World Tour Silver Superstars, right? EA have stopped giving Evos for these now. And I find that incredibly painful for two reasons. Number one, because people have started Evoing these cards and now they've just been cucked, right? And it's like, well, goddamn, man, like, what a waste of Evos. I could have put them on so many other players and had fun with them. And out of nowhere, you've killed me. But number two is because instead of shying away from this, they should lean into this. There's going to be a lot of players that don't make it into the World Tour Silver Superstar setup because they didn't go to a World Cup. There's so many heroes and icons anyway that if they had these two things, I think it would generate them an insane amount of money, right? Thing number one, if in this section here in the store, they had, you know, stadium items, stadium bundles, blah, 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 World Tour Silver Superstars, and they had a whole bunch of these like 70 to 74 rated heroes and icons that you could buy for FC points or coins, guess what people are doing? They're going and buying that 70 rated Ruud Gullit. They're going and buying that 70 rated Thierry Henry or that 69 rated Ian Wright. They're going to buy that 63 rated Freddie Ljungberg because they want that version. So that's point number one. They could generate so much money by selling these low rated cards in the store. If then they had in this section a dedicated evolutions area for these cards, people would then pay for that as well. They would spend their coins and their money and their FIFA points on upgrading these dedicated evolutions. And somebody in the street or on one of my videos was like, oh yeah, but like now they're going to lose pack sales because everyone's got an overpowered Gullit. Nobody's sitting there going, oh, I don't think I'm ever going to buy another pack again because I've got an overpowered Gullit. It just means Gullit is like devalued. But he's not like, I don't know anyone right now that's logging on during Team of the Year going, oh, I really fucking wish I pack Gullit. Like obviously you wouldn't say no to a Gullit, but mostly you want to pack a Team of the Year right now, right? If furthermore, they had a special day or a special weekend or a special week where in packs you had some of like this this level of Evo here in packs only, and it's like, hey, we've got a special weekend where there's, you know, 10 times a chance of packing brute defense in a pack for your World Tour Silver Superstars. Do you think people are going to go, I don't want to do that? Or do you think people are going to go, oh my god, I've got a chance of getting like my Maldini's defending up to 88 here. I'm gonna go ahead and spam packs because I really want to get brute defense Evo out of a pack. Then guess what? People are spending more money on packs. EA have this really, really, really like hard and fast rule of change nothing. And I think that's hurting them massively. What I think they should be doing is leaning in to the things that people are engaging with and monetize them more. Just monetize it, because if you know what you're getting for your money, like buying an icon and buying an Evo for that icon, you are way, way, way more likely to spend money, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but if EA released right now a full Arsenal set of Arsenal past and present icons, I would go and buy them in a heartbeat. I just would. I would just want them. I'm like, yeah, give me those things, man. I will take those. Thank you very much. And I just don't, like, I don't understand why they're more interested in giving a pack like, what's the most expensive one here at the moment? Like this. One base icon player pick and 20 rare golds, 82 or higher. So basically we've got an 84 by 10 an 82 by 10, and an icon player pick for 3,500 FIFA points. Well, the 84 by 10 I can get from playing Gauntlet. The 82 by 10 I can get from playing the World Tour the Silver Superstars League, just for playing 20 games. The 82 by 10 is there. So the only thing I can't get is a base icon player pick. So you think I want to spend, how much is 3,500 FC points? You think I want to spend £25 for a base icon? Hell no. A base icon player pick that I don't know who I'm going to get? Hell no. I don't find value in that. Would I spend £25 for a 74 rated Thierry Henry? Hell yeah, I would. Hell yeah, I would. That happened to me with kits. Those retro kits are amazing. I would buy my team's retro kits. Yep, I would as well. Not your team's kits, my team's kits. They managed to monetize clubs, so they wouldn't struggle to do what you're saying, but they won't because it's the amount they care about. And even now, after a decade of crap, they still rake it in. They do still make a lot of money, but I do feel like... I do personally feel like it's like... It's not sustainable. It's not. They're not going to continually make this level of money. It's coming to an end, it feels like. I buy dynamic images for cards. Yep. Right, I've done. Let me just double check. All Evos are time sensitive. Evos are done. Any team of the years yet? Not for me. All right, all time sensitive Evos are done. Are all time sensitive objectives done? How much SP do I still need? So we're at level 26. I need 14,000 SP. There's 2,000 there with 8 days left on it. There's 1,700 there with 2 days left on it. There's 1,000 there with 1.5 days left on it. And the Russian rivals will get done doing one of the other ones. This I don't care about anymore. This I don't really care about at all anyway. This we're done. Need to do the gauntlet, but we've got a week for that. I don't need to do the gauntlet either. I don't think it gives an Evo again, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. So I will do the gauntlet just because I want that Team of the Year badge. There's this Football Fanatics thing offers 2,000 SP. So I'll do that. This Cucurella offers 2,000 SP. So I'll do that. That's 3 days. That's 3 days. There's 4,000 SP on Elena Julv. And then there's the next week stuff. So there's like the other stuff as well. But like there's loads of stuff to get SP on. So I will do that stuff probably tomorrow. Once I know what Evos I want to be doing on the crappers, which is I'm gonna have to ask Josh to have a little gander at what's there and kind of like build out a plan. We'll go through on that one. Team of the Year card versus Evo, and I haven't Evo'd Yul for like a month and a half. Yeah, the Evos are Ease bros, do you know what I mean? Evo. Worth crafting the league upgrades? Yeah, I think so. I think so. They can have prestiges as an Evo system. Each time you play a game mode with said player, you receive XP/SP towards that card for stat upgrades, cosmetics, dynamics. Yep, I agree. Do you think it's possible to max season pass if I'm level 20? Yeah, you can, yeah. You might have to do like the manager career and manager live career stuff and whatnot to get the final bit, but there's still like a week and 3 days left of the season. Do you reckon they'll ever rebuild this game? Who honestly, Vibes, who could say, man? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. Rocastle, thanks for the bits, brother. Change it to an annual subscription game. If your player's age and attributes decline over time, turns it into more of a club builder game. Yeah, see, I don't mind that as an idea. I dare say I quite like it, like aging players and stuff. I just don't think people would like that as a whole. Like, imagine if you finally pack Ronaldo Team of the Year, and then 3 months later in real life, he's aged out and retired. You'd be like, oh, well, thanks. I've collected 5 million coins until now, and there's no incentive to spend it on anything. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I remember a few years ago you talking about like, having a card sticker book in your ultimate team. I think we should have something like that, and every team you complete, you get a certain reward, whether it's an icon legend from the team or just pack some money. Like, yes, like a sticker book would be good to a degree, but once again, it would be a case of how easy is it to get an Arsenal team, like full team of Arsenal players, really easy. So once you've completed that sticker book, that Arsenal team, for example, and you've got, you know, a baby Henry or a base Burkamp or something like that, then you're right back at square one. Honestly, people's perspectives of what Team of the Years actually look like versus Evo's is hilarious. That Evo was nowhere near the Team of the Years. I think he meant the Team of the Year Yulv in the objectives, Josh. Yeah. But yeah, team of the Years are far more cracked than I thought they were going to be. I had it on pretty good authority from one of the leakers about 6 weeks ago that Team of the Years would only have two playstyle pluses. And not only do they have 3, they all typically have 3 very elite playstyle pluses. I was using his gold card the other day in that objective, and I thought it was insane. I reckon this card would be absolutely broken. And he's like 2 million coins. Yeah, Pedri's banging, Putellas is banging, Vitinha's banging, Claudia Pina is banging. Rice, probably one of the worst Team of the Years out there, but still very, very, very good. Like, if you get a card like this, it will eclipse any Evo Rice you can do for a long time, thanks to the playstyles. Have I packed a blue yet? I haven't, mate. I haven't. I don't need the Portuguese wingers anymore. I have done that. Oh yeah, there's Haaland in there now. Anyway, don't need him in there anymore either. Kunde is the worst, is he? I suppose we'll see. Is it today we get them? Defenders? Friday through Sunday, Sunday through... Yeah, today we get the defenders, don't we? Kunde looks gossage. That's too bad. Soon, yeah. So I was looking at some old videos of how they did icon swaps, and they did it over seasons, not over weeks. And so let's say there is 25 tokens, and season 1 we get 13 tokens, and season 2 we get 12 more tokens. Season 1 starts the 29th of January. Season 2 will probably start like the end of February, if not the first week in March, which means it'll be like the second week in March by the time you're able to get that R9. And at that point, do you care? We're getting Icon Team 2 tonight. We are. Right. On this account... See, I've got some Evos on here as well. I'm so reluctant at the moment to use the Evos, and I don't know why. Oh, well, I do know why. Because I don't know where to go with this account now. Like, the killing of the Icon Evos has destroyed my understanding of what I was going to do on this account. I've spent so much of like my Evos on this Smolaric, for example. You know, I haven't done his skill moves a week for yet, but his pace is up, his dribbling's up, his shooting's up, and his stamina's up. I really need some good passing. I still need a big dribbling boost. I still need a shooting boost. I've given him brilliant play styles, and now I can't do anything with him. Van der Ven is extinct right now. Is it worth sniping at 150k to Evo him up? I wouldn't say so. So I can't decide if I want to do like Arsenal players or what. Right, what I do need to do is get these Arsenal players and stuff out of here, get the icons back in, because we're going to do Gauntlet now. Should watch that Team of the Year rant from Nick. I will eventually. Why have they stopped them? Have they said that? They haven't said it. They've just shown it, I suppose. They've just every single Evo for the last like 2.5 weeks, bar one, I think, maybe 2 weeks, bar one, has been not World Tour Silver Superstar. I feel like I've wasted good Evos on my World Tour Lineker now. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like that is the thing for me that bothers me the most. Again, is the fact that they've just decided to kill them. And maybe they haven't. Maybe they're just like trying to figure out how to bring it back without allowing people to create these ridiculously good icons. But that's effectively the same. Do you know what I mean? Will be in a, if these, like, after people have like spent so much of their Evos on these cards, if they then just can't do anything with them, it's no different to them just completely killing it. I thought we had more than what I've got. I still don't have Mateus yet. Oh, I have got more. Dalglish, Hadji, and Coman. I need another centre back. There you go. That's my icon team. Silver icon Evos were actually one of the few fun things left about this game. They were, but also, like, I will say this as well, though, right? Even with the silver icons, because I was getting to that point, not quite there, but I was getting to the point where I was like, guys, once we've actually Evo'd up that first team, then what? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you've got that elite level Hullet, then what? Now you've got your team for the rest of the game cycle. So that, again, what are you going to do? And this takes me back again to the core concern, I suppose, I have with the game, is that it's way too easy to get to a point of, well, what do I do now? You know? Johnny, thank you for the 24 months, man. Much appreciado. Where's my big heads? There's a big head. I need to put a skin on him. Yeah, just on him for now. Pop a world tour on him. I've never had a Hullet so early, so I look forward to getting to use him in Weekend League. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so this is my big head Arsenal team. I think I want Gyökeres up front. Bateson with the 82 months, man. Thank you very much, bro. Congrats on the incredible performance. Like yesterday, I only tuned in when you was like in your last few games. Was it like a really easy Weekend League for you? Or was it like a struggle up to the 14 wins? Hi, guys. That's what I'm saying, mate. He's doing 5 months and stopping. 5 months. Did you see the guy on TikTok? Probably not if I don't know what thing. Oh wait, the with Gyökeres thing. The tell me the difference. Oh, Bates. Oh yeah, Bates and 87 with the 87. Yeah, stopping at 87 months. Why not? Oh, so I saw a guy on TikTok that showed Gyökeres trying to run through against the against Murillo, and then showed Bateson running through in the Wembley Cup. It was hilarious. Oh, the worst thing I could say is no. Yeah, I've interacted with Huey a fair few times. He's always got some brilliantly viral TikToks. How would you go about towards big SBCs like Sophia Smith with the method you released today? Yeah, exactly, yeah. He did me and... Oh, did he actually, mate? So I have to go and watch it. Oh, I have to go and watch it. Right, that's team 2. Your Enquiries is a dud. Listen, I will him so much. I want him to be good. I really want him to be an absolutely insane scorer. And I can make some arguments around like, well, look at all of the centre forwards in the Premier League and tell me who's like massively outscoring him. And there's 2. It's Haaland and it's who's that other guy for is it the Forest player, whatever, that other striker that's like banging in goals, right? But any other striker has only got like 2 or 3 more goals. Yeah, Thiago. Other than Thiago and Haaland, there's no other striker like number 9 that's got more than like 3 goals than him. Maybe Dominic Calvert-Lewin's got 4 more goals than him. So if you think of it in that manner, you could argue, oh, he's not that far behind like the pack. And I've seen the numbers on, him being like this lowest rated striker over like a certain amount of years in the Premier League, and how his kind of stats really, really show that he's struggling to perform in any way, shape or form. And things like that are like largely undeniable, right? And I think that's fair to say. Like he's got these really low tier stats because he's not performing very well. With that being said, right? With that being said, if you watch Arsenal game in, game out like I do, I don't miss a game. I don't miss a minute. If you watch Arsenal game in, game out like I do, we play as if he doesn't exist on the field. And I would ask any striker in the world to step into a team that actively ignores them and say, hey man, go and score some goals. Like, I think he gets so harshly criticised. Some of it is really fair, and some of it is really unfair. We play with 2 inverted wingers, so he never gets the first balls into the box. We play with a team that refuses to transition quickly and rather slows and controls the game down. We allow the box to get packed when we're on the offense and our position is defensive. Even from set pieces, he's not the target man. Gabriel is. And you sit there and you just think, like, everything conspires against him. And then Rice will play one good ball across the box and people will go, well, where was he then? How could he know? Like, Rice gets into that same position 10 times a game, and 1 time out of the 10 it comes across the box. And if he's not there, you say, oh, he should be there. If in the other 9 times he is there and the ball does something different, you say, well, now he's not in the right position again. I genuinely feel it is so harsh on him. Has he underperformed? Yes. Are his metrics poor? Yes. Do we expect better from him? Yes. But is he being really harshly criticised? I think so. I think so. Yo, what's up, Inception, pal? People who don't watch the games don't get it for sure. Yeah, they really don't. And I don't want to sit here and talk about the whole, oh, he does like all the other stuff. He holds off the defenders and stuff, because that's customary. Like, you should be doing that anyway. But yeah, I think I will say this hand on heart, right? I think if you put Erling Haaland in this Arsenal team for the same time that you've had Gyökeres in this Arsenal team for, I think he's maybe got 1 or 2 more goals. That's it. Because we just wouldn't play to Haaland's strengths. I think it's a perfect storm of issues. How big he was hyped up, the status of as the final piece of the puzzle, the questions over the league he came from, the fact he last played in the Championship, the lack of fast attacking you do, and now it's the pressure building up. Yeah, and you can see that pressure building up, man. You can see it in his face. He doesn't want to be there, man. I think he's like, a lot of Arsenal fans say we don't want him there. I think he's sitting there going, man, why the fuck did I come here? Like, they don't want me to play. They're like that, and that's what I would feel like. I'd be like, God damn, guys, like, I'm fucking here. Pass me the ball. I'm here, you know? And then because he's got this scrutiny on him right now, every little thing that he gets wrong gets dramatized. You know, he got through on goal. Murillo caught him up. All of a sudden, he's got like stone boots and stuff, and he's so slow and this and that. Murillo is fucking rapid. He is rapid, and Gyökeres' first touch, the way it bounced, it took the ball kind of like inwards. If the ball went outwards instead, he would have had the physicality to hold off Murillo, would have probably got a better shot on. Yeah, Murillo did stumble, but also like the ball, like it wasn't one of those ones where the ball was just laid out in front and he had to run onto it. He had to control it and touch it twice to get the ball like under control. Like it is one of those ones where I do think if he was firing in goals left, right, and centre, I think he just shrugs off Murillo, pushes it through, goes through and bangs it in the back of the net. But because he's in his own head now, he's trying so hard. It's almost poor. I actually think he could do with a spell as a sub. I said this. I feel like I said this about 3 or 4 weeks ago, right? I would like to see Jesus start games for 60 minutes and then bring on Gyökeres when he's fit and healthy and strong, and those defenders have been run ragged for 60 minutes. I want to see him come on there. Instead, we're bringing Gyökeres on for 60 minutes and bringing Jesus on for the final 30 and looking at Jesus like going, oh, look, all these touches he's getting. Like, the poor / lack of actual watching of the game from Arsenal fans about how good he actually was in Portugal. Most only watch him play against City in the Champions League and score 2 pens, not going to lie. Well, he scored 2 pens and another goal, didn't he? But no, I also disagree because thanks to So Rare, I watched a lot of Sporting, and you know, the chance that he had against Murillo in that game there, that was his bread and butter. You know, picking up the ball, driving a defense, carrying the ball, and then rifling it home. How many times have we put him through in that situation? Even in that situation against Murillo, he earned that himself by fighting for the ball on the halfway line. It wasn't played through to him; it was cleared. And he fought for the opportunity to get the chance. We never, ever play him through, ever. Yeah, it was also fair to say like Murillo is very, very, very fast. That's what I mean. Like it feels like, right? It feels like it's getting to that point though, where I actually wouldn't be surprised if he was sold at the end of the season. Not because I think he's not good enough for Arsenal. I think if we played to his strengths, I think he would be an absolute baller for us. But I just think that he doesn't want to be there anymore. How can you defend a player that loses 90% of his duels? Okay, but do me this favor, Andy Williams. Show me those duels. Show me how he's losing the ball 90% of the time. Because he gets past the ball with 3 defenders crowding him, right? Or 2 defenders on his back, or the ball gets punted up as a clearance, and it's not like he's there with the defender and he's dueling for the ball. It's him and the defender are running to the loose ball, and maybe he's just not getting there first, right? Again, I think it's like, it's one thing to look at stats. It's another thing to actually watch the game. There is a stat that Gyökeres is marked more than any other striker in the league. Yeah, and do you know, like, the thing is, like, Nike Saka, right? 2 things come from that. First of all, when people are showing all the bad stats about Gyökeres, they don't put that one in there. They don't say, oh, look at all these things that he's getting wrong, but hey, here's the things that like he does incredibly well. But also, and I bet it will come in the chat before I even get to this point. The other thing that people do is they go, yeah, he's the closest marked because he runs to the defenders. And it's like, does he? Does he? Is he sitting there going, oh, Van Dijk's over there 10 yards away, let me go and run next to him? That's not even a stat. I think it was Sky Sports that actually put it out, Josh. He is the like most tightly marked centre forward in the league. You're not having it? I think that's largely irrelevant if you're having it or not. How do you measure that? I'm not sure. He's basically playing rush with teammates that won't pass. Closely marked. He's on like 3.7 meters. The next one is 4.3 meters. Because he's always standing still. Is he though? Again, is he? It's 100% an Arsenal problem. Liverpool did the exact same thing with Benteke. Brought him in after he was banging in goals at Villa and then just didn't play to his strengths. Sold him the following season. He went to Palace and was insanely better again. Yeah. Great players lose their markers too. It's not a pro Gyökeres stat. Gyökeres is not the type of striker Arsenal need. I disagree. I think Gyökeres is absolutely the type of striker Arsenal need. I just think Arsenal need to play to his strengths. And do you know what our biggest problem is? Or not our biggest problem, because we're sat top of the league and top of the Champions League, like, you know, whatever. One of the things that is a massive concern is that our right mid / right wingers are Saka and Madueke, and they're both left-footed. And then our left wing and left forwards are Trossard and Martinelli, and they are both right-footed. You're right, Geezer. What happened? No! Why did you do that?
It's because I could be rolling the balls over the car.
Was you? You're okay. It's not even bleeding. Say hello to everyone. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. Say what's up, guys. NepentheZ here. Say what's up, guys. Trissy D here. Did you say that? No? What do you mean no? Why not? Say hello. Say hello. Well, you can't say nothing. That's rude. You got to say at least hello. Say hi, guys. You don't want to? You thinking about it? Tristan fell over at when did you fall over? He fell over at PE. What was you doing?
We're rolling the balls over the cone.
You was rolling the balls over the what? The cold?
Cone.
Oh, over the cones in the playground. And you tripped over, did you? And he scraped his knee. Didn't you? Did it hurt? Did you cry? Didn't cry. Good. Strong boy, aren't you?
You should put the 88 in there.
Yeah, over which one?
That one. The green.
The green one, the 81. Okay, but the problem is what does this say? CB. And what does this say? LB. And so this guy is an LB, so he's a CB, so he needs to go in either CB or CB. You see? So he needs to take one of those guys' spots.
So I think you'll take the 86.
Over the 86?
Yeah.
Okay, so he can go in there.
That one is lower than it.
That's right, yeah.
So we need a better one in that spot.
We do need a better one in that spot, that's right. Is there any other things that we should change?
That one with wait. That way.
This one?
Yeah, with one of them.
So he's a CAM. Do you see CAM anywhere else?
That one?
No, what does that say?
No, the one below.
Oh, what does that say?
Rubber.
Rubber, yeah, right back. So this team doesn't have any CAMs in it. That's why he's on the bench. Because we're playing a different formation this time around. Yeah. Want to do one pack for me? We're looking for blue players, okay? If you get me a blue player, I will get you 5,000 Robux. Yeah.
Okay. I think we should go for that blue one.
Which one? This or this one? Okay. Right, go ahead and press X. Nope, it's not blue. Yeah. Never mind. You tried though, didn't you? You tried.
Should I do another one?
Should you do another one for me? Okay, you can do one more. Which pack do you want? Hold on. We can go across. We've got lots of different ones.
That one.
This one? No, we can't open this one now. This is for after 6 o'clock tonight. Choose from these ones on here.
So that 21.
The 21. Okay, try that one. Ooh, he's walking out. He's walking out. Is it blue? Oh, guess what? This is the 88 that you just told me to put into the team. The same guy. Yeah, see? No, he's not blue though, is he? He's gold. There's somebody else there as well. Oh, do you know what's really annoying? This card was blue yesterday. But it's not today. It's gone back to gold today. Bruh, I know. If it was yesterday, that would have been a team of the year. Yeah.
You should put that one in one of the sports.
Yeah,
That is
well,
nice.
that's actually a really good time. This is the first time I've got this card this year, so you've just hit a winner for Daddy.
You should put the 89 in one of the sports.
Yeah, I should. Yeah. Right, is your brother here still? All right, let's go and see everyone. What do you think? Good boy. Alrighty. Oh. It's not on Arteta to try and get the best out of Gyökeres. It's not. Wait, what? Oh, is it not on Arteta to try and get the best out of Gyökeres? Here's the thing, right? From a fan's perspective, Gyökeres is a failure right now because he's not scoring goals. From Arteta's perspective, Gyökeres is a resounding success because we are 7 points clear. We are in every competition. We've got 1 foot in a cup final. We're top of the Champions League. And in all of the games that Gyökeres has started, which I think now is 22, we have won 19, drawn 2, and lost 1. In the games that Gyökeres hasn't started, I believe we've lost 1, drawn 3, and won the rest, which is like 6 or something. And it's like our win rate with him on the field is significantly better than with him off of it. Also, the amount of goals we concede when he's not on the field anymore is significantly higher than the amount of goals we concede when he is on the field. Now, again, from a fan's perspective, who cares about that? He's a striker. But from Arteta's perspective, he's doing the business. He's doing the business. We barely concede goals when he's on the field. Do you know why? Because we have greater control of the game because he's in the box rather than a Havertz or a Jesus that's out of the box. And because defensively, he's good. He tracks back. He presses well. He's everything that Arteta wants him to be, but he's nothing that fans want him to be. But yeah, I do genuinely think like one of the things that really hurts Gyökeres is the fact that both of the wingers for Arsenal on both of the sides, Trossard and Martinelli, are left wingers with a right foot, and Saka and Madueke are right wingers with a left foot. And that hurts him. It just does. In the season where Grealish started every game for Man City and he had like 3 goals and assists, everyone was memeing him. Pep thought he was key and they won the league. I think EA are going to bring OP Evo during Team of the Year. I would like to think so, mate. Yeah, I would like to think so. All right, let's play Gauntlet. What's that So Rare set stuff that they're bringing? That looks quite interesting. We'll do, I guess we'll do a bit of So Rare content on that So Rare set stuff, Josh. So Rare set, yeah, they just, it's in their Discord. I don't know what it is, so we'll see. All right. Nep, can I ask your opinion on something? Sure can, pal. Do you think the packs are worth it for the Team of the Year live events? Yeah. Yeah, I do, yeah. New So Rare set game mode announcement. Wow, no way, that's crazy. When did you hear that? Korea RTG. Gotta respect. Oh wait, I suppose Lingard plays in Korea, doesn't he? When's the grind video, mate? Should be live by now, I would have thought. If not now, it'd be very, very, very soon.
In the dressing room, it promises to be a really good game here.
Interesting. What's the long and the short of it, Josh?
Referee gets us started. Settle in and enjoy if you can. This is how the hosts line up.
Well, on paper, it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but watch out for the rotation of the wide players and the forward runs from the central midfield players. They could be a handful today.
Jesus. And it must be.
Jesus, baby.
For the opening goal. It's 1-0.
I never wonder what you should do if you're out of low-rated gold for the pack grind. League SBCs. Effectively moving common to a seasonal type mode that's gamified and has a clear progression from common to pro, but also a longer-term reason to just keep playing common. Oh, that's really good.
That's a top-class finish.
Making good progress here. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. And deflected out for a
Yeah,
throw-in.
even if you have to buy cards for League SBCs, just grind League SBCs. Or like, I think the video that I've got should be foul ref. Dude, guys, one thing I really need to do, I don't know if the pros play on it or not, but in clubs it's like massively powerful, and this guy just did it there. I really need to put advanced defending on
For a better spot for it.
and a level 6 hot streak. Wait, are enough people doing level 5 hot streak that level 6 is needed? That's a great free kick. No, it's not, because I've got timber on it. Why didn't I just change a free kick taker? That power and accuracy was absolutely perfect. Oh, just in common. And what's the reward for it?
Does well to keep it in. To square things up. And it's there to equal.
$1,000 for a level 6 hot streak.
This, a great game already.
$1,000 for a level 6 hot streak in limited. What's the points total needed for it? Let me guess. Wait, 480. Do you know what? I was going to guess 500. I'll tell you something. It's just in common. Yeah, I'll tell you something. That is
William Saliba.
really good.
On to Odegaard.
Because in common, you can, like, make sure you pick starters. Obviously, they still got to hit the points, which isn't necessarily going to be easy. And there's no season bonus or card level. Right, let me try the advanced defending. In before I always had it on and I just haven't been doing it. Wait, what do I want? Do I want tactical? Oh no, I have been using... Okay, I have got advanced defending on. I just never ever use X to shoulder barge. No card level and no season bonus means 480 points is like... I mean...
On to Jesus.
Not impossible, but not far off.
To put them in front.
You know, you're going to need a 100-point captain, 100 points on 2 of your other players, that'll be 350. A clean sheet goalkeeper, that'll take you to 410, and then a 70. Yeah, you're going to need like you're gonna need like a real. Not only are you going to need to hit that, you're going to need to hit that when you're on level 6.
Restarts with the score now 2-1. Going up through the gears now. Odegaard. The effort never really looked like trouble.
You need like a 455 base score. Yeah, but the thing is, Josh, like, I don't think there's any problem with that at all. Like, that's banging. Somebody said that tier 4 is $100 as well. What's level 5 then? Or is that $100 of market credits for level 4?
And it's in. The lead has gone in an instant, and we're all square again.
5 is $100. That's 440.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Son, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Promising move. Now what happens from here?
I've passed that the other way game.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Now there could be an opportunity to counter. And the counter fizzling out in the end. Could be setting something now. That's where it ends.
That's the problem, man. That's the problem with this team, just like in real life, man.
And that's going to be a free kick.
320 is 5,000 common essence.
In the book.
He's earned that with a
So like 420 base score.
Good run. Now can he pick out the right option? And somehow he's saved it at full stretch. And it's a short corner.
The cracking pass if he's onside.
And the assist
Just off.
referee.
Just off.
Well, he saw
Do you
the
think
pass.
Marcelo is worth it now? Karchawi is an SBC? No. Oh, I've seen a lot of like negative reviews on Marcelo as well. Do I have the perfect gauntlet yet? This is my first game in the gauntlet.
Perfectly anticipated. Really well won. Martin Odegaard. Oh, chance.
That's a foul.
Goal kick.
Wow, dude.
For all the world like being a goal.
Well, that had goal written all over it, didn't it?
Park Ji-sung. Son. Having a look.
So I don't understand how this bruiser... Do you need bruiser? Like, I've pressed X there.
Like something
Is it about pressing X? Is it about tapping X? Like,
Well, you sense the goals coming.
how close... Like, what vicinity do we have to be in?
Just need to take
I've just aimed that backwards game. Come on now.
they could quickly be having another go here. A really good
Is it something that's like more specific to just like one-on-one duels?
Oh, maybe a bit of space now.
That's delightful.
And two becomes three. As he completes his
You spam it? So you just spam X, do you? Like tap, 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 tap? Or is it like, is it when you get to a certain point that you press it and spam it?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And Jesus wasn't going to miss from there.
When I'm side on?
That
Okay.
bit of space in the box.
I don't think Gabriel's a great player for it then, even though he's got bruiser, he's just too slow to get side on.
So yet another goal. 3-2 now, and off they go. Park. On to Son. There's one left behind. And it's on now.
What a save. That's me just trying to spam X there.
Save.
Press and hold X.
From your keeper. Stop.
Advanced defending, hold X in the direction to make it more effective.
Nicely sets it up. And the attack is over.
Longer you hold it, the harder he barges. Oh, interesting.
Brings the first 45 minutes to a close.
All my lineups have gone from last game week. What do you mean gone? I heard you talking about Gabriel's upcoming SBC looking mid. Where can I see it? Well, so I only say it looks mid because he's only got one playstyle plus, and it's bruiser. Like with the fact that we've moved into 2 playstyle plus territory, and the fact that I personally think he deserved a team of the year, let alone a team of the year honourable mention. The fact that he's only going to have 1 playstyle plus on his team of the year honourable mention is really, really a bit sad, to be honest.
Halted.
That was a vital bit of defending there.
Well, now they could spring the trap. The counter fizzling
And it's 100% confirmed. Well, it was from a leaker, but
Odegaard. Victor Gyökeres. Pushing forward with options available now. Martin Odegaard. They're in here. Oh,
I think the problem with Yoker is, what is he, 3-star, 4-star? I genuinely think Enforcer is like back
that's a lovely cut in.
like that. Yeah, good defending, good defending. Haha.
Leandro Trossard. Taking advantage there to win the ball. Enquiries.
Oh, do you know what I saw as well? Do you know what I did the other day? Josh, when I sent that video, I don't know if you saw me like try it again at like towards the back end a little bit, but I think there's a really good crossing method that I wanted to kind of like explore a little bit with getting the player down the byline, then cutting the ball back, then crossing it like instantly, and having the player at the far post there.
There's a chance for them to go now. Just needs the composure now.
Bang, and the dirt is gone.
And it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Heading is yeah, heading's really good when you hold left trigger, right trigger. They must be getting this money from somewhere, and I guess it will be taken from in-season cash, or they just made loads of money, so they've got more money to give. Beckham's crossing is insane. Oh yeah, I bet.
The goals continue to come. Well, that's not going to cut it.
Or just a handful of people who hit the streaks. Yeah, probably not. Like, listen, like I say, to even get to streak 6 will be an achievement.
Working the
To then in like streak 6,
Oh, great work. What's next?
um,
Bit of blocking.
He's done so well.
be able to hit the points total. I'd be surprised if one person hits it.
Options available. Now, this has to be. There it is. A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now.
This guy's still selling 4-3 down. Fair play. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Another goal means another kick-off and more.
I don't like the fact that the gauntlet is 6-minute halves.
William Saliba.
Like they've made it like, you know, no win condition,
Anything other now.
but they've still just made it like really long-winded.
Martin Odegaard. Leandro Trossard. This is a positive-looking move. He's in here.
Oh yeah.
That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
LBRB cross L101. I found the low-driven cross. Lots of power is very good for that crossing objective, heading in general. Okay. With no... Oh, there's no captain either, Josh. No captain, no seasonal bonus or no XP bonus. So you will need 100 points on all of your outfield players and an 80 from your goalkeeper. Yeah, I mean, it's like even being able to like guarantee starters. It's not impossible. We've had the perfect score before in So Rare where somebody got 100 on every single player. That's a pen ref. It's not going to be impossible, but it is like highly improbable. Big Victor can't even score a bloody penalty.
But he can't do anything to keep that one out. You can see the frustration tinged with fury at not getting more protection from those in front.
Hey, congrats, Lucas. Big steps, mate. Big steps. Hey, what a save that was from his goalkeeper, by the way. Gauntlet feels like it drags on too long. Yeah, 6-minute halves in Gauntlet is crazy, man.
So we're back underway after a goal that has almost certainly put this one to bed. Jesse Lingard. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Well, not long to go until the end, and the hosts well in charge. They put on a super show.
Yeah, I want to try it here. I want to pass it back to Saka and then in. Pass it back to Saka and then in. I think I need like a proper setup for it.
Clearance made, and the ball goes out. Martin Odegaard. Oh, surely.
Close, Victor. Big Vicky G.
Well, a promising attack, but unable to take advantage. They've come away with the ball. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Beaten easily here. Chance to score.
Oh, it's delightful. That's delightful.
It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
I'm in the minority, but I like 6-minute halves and gauntlet. It's the only time I play with a bunch of cards that are fun and won't be run into pure meta every game. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball.
Beautiful.
The game restarts after a much-needed pause for breath, and that is the final blast.
Have you seen the Foot Genie extension for the web app? No, what is it?
What did you make of it all?
I know there's a lot more like web app extensions popping up now, and I do think that is due to the fact that EA referenced Pale Tools. They know people use it. Like, do you know what I mean? Kind of the same as the other auto solver. 6 objectives complete, did that just say? You could choose between standing tackles and shoulder barge out or seal out. Imagine they ban us Pale Tool users. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised and I would be surprised, I don't know. They nerfed the pack weight because of Pale Tools, in my opinion. Potentially. Close to 2 more subs now. Anything planned? I think I've been this close to 2 more subs for about 10 years, mate, to be fair. So, the actual likelihood of me getting to 10 mil subs is very, very slim. Very slim. 2 more subs, should I say? Or did I say 10 mil? Foot Genie is 1 button click and it completes the whole thing. Oh, is that right? Maybe I have to get that involved then. Squeaky bum time.
I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this
Lise Melu.
gets pulses
Damn,
racing.
424.
Your expectations?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here.
Is it worth using Finesse plus Evo on 87 Cruyff in case he fits an Evo soon?
It should be.
Yeah, I think so.
And here's how the
I think that Cruyff is very good card to have Finesse plus on.
2 wingers and 2 centre forwards. We don't see that very often. But to be effective, the 2 midfield players will need to have really good games. Otherwise, they just won't get enough of the ball.
He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1.
Oh,
Oh, nice ball. Opportunity here.
mate, I can't. My bronzes, my low rate cards, are not going to be able to compete against this team. Would you start opening winter provisions packs yet? Mate, I've been opening winter provisions packs.
That's a decent goal.
I've only got like 10 left now. Well, that's fun.
And a clever piece of defending.
Well, she's just shown what a clever player she
This guy gone 1-0 up in the 8th minute in a gauntlet, and he's now going to try and pass it around the back line. Jesus fucking Christ.
Gianni. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Trying to deliver it accurately.
That's incisive plus on him as well.
Confident attacking play. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. certainly not alone. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Should have just taken a shot on myself there, maybe.
Lesmelu. Olise. On to Dunn. Dunn. Gianni. Lesmelu. Now with Olise. Crystal Dunn. Oh, might be.
Yeah, my goalkeeper's not going to save these shots. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to fix DC glitch. I don't see why people won't keep using it in this game mode. Yeah, it's true.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0.
This behaviour here, guys, this is why games should not be 6-minute halves.
On to Olise.
This is why.
In a decent position now. This looks more than decent. Will it be?
Come on, let's go.
This game very much back on as a contest.
You've done Marcelo, you're one squad away from doing Wilson. Yeah, Wilson's very, very, very good. I think Marcelo not so much.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way
I think that Karchawi I would probably want over Wilson.
he showed a lot of composure there.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Might lead to a chance. Is it going to be?
Good save, Cullen.
Fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, opting for the short corner. Oh, it's a penalty.
What?
Just what they wanted to avoid, given the score.
I haven't done anything.
It's also going to be a booking.
Irony is, if he played normally, he'd do better, as he seems decent. I don't think he's that decent, to be fair.
Can they extend their lead? And he finds the net.
You're seriously hacked off?
Season counter.
Does he not realise now that I've scored, the rest doesn't matter? Removing common collections just as everyone is completing them. At least you get like all the rewards for completing them, and then you can move on to something else, right?
So back underway at 3-1. Oh, lovely ball. Klein.
That pass has got to go a lot quicker.
Line and a throw-in.
Well, no surprise there. The Ducks are controlling the possession in the game so far, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. And cutting it out. Mata. It's with Santos. Well, showing really good width here. Deftly defended.
Yeah, he makes those intersections so well.
Gianni. Rivaldo. Oh, that's a clever ball. Now, can they hit them on the counter?
Oh, as if that pass hasn't connected, game. Come on now, man.
So nearing the break here.
Nope.
And it's not
That's
going to
infield there,
promise
EA.
all the visitors,
Oh.
we have to be honest. Your thoughts?
Well, they've been outplayed in this first half, and they need that half-time whistle to come soon, so they can regroup, change one or two things tactically.
Chance to finish. Oh, might have
If he's fucking saved that.
Well, he's already got one to his name.
There was a chance to get back in there.
Chance there.
just the challenge that was
Oh,
required.
yeah, yeah.
Now, who can he play it to? Oh, you'll have a go.
Yes, please. Come on. Got to do that more because he's got silver keeper in goal.
For the day. It's superb scoring form.
The survival. Oh, is it survival game mode tonight? Is it? Yeah, I don't really like most of those sort of game modes that EA have.
So the whistle then.
Is it unlikely you will touch rivals as champs for the rest of the game? Like, probably, yeah. Probably. I don't know. Maybe the odd occasion here or there, but like honestly, like in terms of like playing this game as a game that I just want to play rather than a game that I want to make content on, this game doesn't offer very much, you know? To stop people going AFK, do you think it would be a good idea that once there's a 7-goal difference in match ends, so long as the end of the match, like in short, no, I don't think that at all. But if it was something like that was implemented, so long as the end of the match doesn't mean that the other person rage quits and gets nothing and still gets like evos and objectives and stuff like that done.
Oh, he looks threatening.
Yeah, fucking stick it up your arse, you little prick.
Done it. Quite the comeback this.
Have you seen the new champs rules with Winter Wildcard EW Team of the Year? I have not.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, and it's a very tidy finish because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
I think it's funny people say the game doesn't offer much and there's a lot of game modes. Yeah, but a lot of game mode, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. That's the problem. There's a lot of stuff to do, but none of it is really worth anybody's time, you know?
Oh, bruising past him.
None of it's really worth anybody's time.
So
And that's half the problem.
doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And support available. Can they forge ahead?
Great tackle.
Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain
Any like difference in that tackle there,
What
and that would have been
that was.
a pen. Another dodgy pen for him.
could be dangerous. Very quick thinking there.
Maybe a player lock there would have been better. Come on now, that's got to be my ball game. Fuck off, man.
No luck keeping possession. Must take the lead here. Oh my goodness, monster
I've
tackling.
completely butchered that.
Henry. 30 minutes left for play. Klein. Well, a good idea. That is a very fine challenge.
Middleton just doesn't have the abilities, man. Got incisive pass and that's about it.
And it's the turn
And a free kick on me there, ref.
tidy phase of play.
Yeah, both sides look slightly anxious in possession.
Crossing opportunity.
No, that's my chance.
The back of the net, but not going according to plan.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding.
Great D.
The break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. Klein. And moving it forward. Trying to find a way through. Plenty of support here. Possibilities for them to counter.
Great tackle.
And the referee not too happy with
Don't backseat game, Chavi. Thanks, pal.
the kick. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It's looking promising. Oh, it's on! Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Seemingly no one can stop her.
Don't mind that foul.
Legally stopping the attack.
Imagine saying playing the game isn't worth your time. Like 10 years ago, we'd kind of lost why we play in the first place. I think, yeah, the whole gaming, social media, content creation, everything's considerably different. Fred, thanks for the prime, brother. Everything's considerably different to where it was. But, like, you know, games used to be made for fun, literally, didn't they? And now they're not. Now they're made for profit and, you know, with microtransactions and all that sort of stuff. Wait, no way. I thought he got back onside. You know, it's no longer, like, you know, the kind of business of gaming
Could we see some late
has changed so significantly.
spot on with that tackle?
That's the ball.
Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter attack.
The one time, guys, the one time that I don't turn inside for the pass. He finally reads that one as well.
O'Reilly. Thierry Henry. Done with it now.
Oh, that'd be it. What a save that is. That's a big save. He's butchered that.
There was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation.
Well, what a big moment that could prove to be. The keeper's just kept them in it.
It's going to be his ball. No, my ball, nice.
Well, on the back of that breathtaking piece of goalkeeping, can they keep the ball and create? Juan Mata. Nicely timed tackle.
That pass wasn't for Juan Mata. Absolutely screwed me.
There's always a possibility. Kadijatu Jani.
Oh, I can't believe he's managed to get that. That's really disappointing. How come you stopped playing Ark? I haven't stopped playing Ark. I'm just not playing Ark at the moment. I've never seen someone with a 4-2-4 find so much space, and I don't know why. Oh, okay, you're just being toxic. Fair enough.
Well, how about this? 4-3. We've had the official word. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. And showing the importance of width. Mata. Chance to shoot. Vital block there.
He's so jammy. He's so fucking jammy.
And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline.
That's too bad. You like the Pro Clubs content? Thanks, man. Yeah, had a feeling. Oh no, he's just somebody from before. That guy, if I had like literally if I had any other team than the A-League team there, that guy would have been absolutely smashed. That's really annoying. Yeah, I think Pajama Rama. I think again you're finding fault with the way people play a game, but the fault is with the way the game is made, not with the way people play it. Like, people are entitled to play this game literally however they want. Once they've paid for the game, it is their freedom to play it as they wish. There are no rules at that point on what they can and can't do. The issue, again, as always, is with how EA have made the game. People shouldn't be incentivized in the first place to put their pad down. They can do what they like, but it doesn't mean it's not toxic behavior. Yeah, I think it's a far stretch to suggest that somebody putting their pad down is being toxic. Again, all the EA need to do is have the ability to say, like, forfeit match, but you still get the objectives and everything that you have completed up to that point, but you just recognize that you're the inferior player, or that the scoreline's kind of got a bit out of control, and so now you you don't want to play anymore because there's no value in playing furthermore, right? Because you've done everything you can do, and it's just about the getting through the game at that point. Again, it's just one of those things that EA could, just for Formulaic, man, that EA could do that would increase so many people's enjoyment that they chose not to. They choose to force people to sit in a game that they don't. Yeah, mercy rules, exactly. They choose to force people to sit in a game, all in the name of. And I know exactly why they wouldn't put something like that in the game, or at least not in like the current state of the game. The reason why they wouldn't is because they're paranoid that people would just take advantage from it. Do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, you'd score a goal, ask for the mercy rule, and then boom, game over, objective done. That's why they won't put it in. So they'd rather not allow people to have better enjoyment in the game, just in case bad actors take advantage of the system. And that is literally it. As if I've missed that. And so as a product of that, people just put their pad down. You're actively wasting your opponent's time. But if that's a selfish thing to do. So if your opponent's time is being wasted, they can quit. And then you'll say, but why would they quit when they're winning? In which case their time isn't being wasted. Because if the person was playing, they would still be in the game, wouldn't they? So it's not about your opponent's time getting wasted. I think that's a bullshit excuse and a bullshit reason. They shouldn't have to quit, though. Just as somebody else shouldn't have to put their pad down, mate. Like, the same argument is there for both. The same argument is there for both. I've seen you go nuts when people do it. You've never seen me go nuts when somebody puts their pad down. I just also put my pad down. Great D. It's a big mess, dude. Gauntlet brings out the worst in a lot of people. So Gauntlet's a prime example of, like, once somebody scored their goal, if they're losing a game, they will just quit, right? And the reason why they will just quit is because what's the point of them staying in if they're losing? And so at that point, we should both be able to agree. Would you like to end this match with this as the result, yes or no? If you both tick yes, brilliant. If one of you ticks no, we carry on. And I don't think anybody would sit there, like, only the most toxic of person at that point would be like, nope, I'm going to force you to sit in and play this one. What I notice is when somebody is rubber banding, I just start watching YouTube or sports on my second monitor. It's not deep. 1 free win to mark off the... Precisely, yeah. So about 75% of the people I play then. Yeah, and I think... You know, Josh, I think it's a testament as well to like what EA have done with live events. I thought live events was brilliant at the start. I did think certain parts of it were a bit too competitive. You know, we had the competitive modes. I thought there was a bit of it too competitive. But what EA decided to do was remove all of the competitiveness out of it. Yo, AJ, thanks for the raid, babe. I appreciate it, my man. We're just grinding Gauntlet here. Figuring out the problems of the FIFA world. Yeah, now that they've made it a participation trophy, it's ridiculously easy to get everything pretty much in Gauntlet or in live events. And like the thing that I think is the most disappointing out of all of it, though, is when you look at the Gauntlet rewards. They're banging. I don't think anyone can be unhappy with them. They're really good. But when you look at the Gauntlet Plus rewards, which requires you to get a perfect round, it's like daily play rewards. Do you know what I mean? They're so bad. They're so bad. Like, not even just comparatively. They're just really, like, they're not bad, but they're just not great for the fact that you've completed the whole win of the objective. And it's, again, it's like, because of that, everybody just does the bare minimum that's needed to get the packs. And it comes back to, once again, the issue that we have with where the game is, and it's that people don't play to play. People play for packs. People play for rewards. And it's this mentality within, I want to say within the community, but within the way that EA has like cultured this game over the last several, like, well, as long as we can remember, really. People do not play this game to play this game. People genuinely cannot wait to get off of this game. Nep was happy the day it became a participation pro. What do you mean, Rob? EA has to take some responsibility, but that's also a community issue. I disagree, Pajama Rama. It is EA are the creators. They are the grand. They are God in this sense. They are everything. They choose. They have full power. It is solely their fault. Everything is because of what they have done, not because of how people have used what they have done.
And off we go again. The second half has begun. Brilliant pass. Real chance.
Oh, I should want to show off quicker.
Really clever pressing.
People talk about exclusivity and something to play for, but when Gauntlet players were winning, only then so many people complain. Now the same people complain about BZ or rubber banding. Okay, that doesn't answer the question that I asked you, though. You said Nep was happy the day it became a participation trophy, and I asked you how.
And quite simply,
You then went on a rant about something that we wasn't talking about. What does that have to do with me being happy, apparently, supposedly being happy when it became a participation trophy?
keeping the ball is what it's all about.
Don't walk back your toxicity now, pal.
High quality defending.
You did.
And making the move to the inside. Well, the attack petered out. In a decent position.
Did you get it, did you? You shouldn't open the door, you know that.
Martini.
Why? Because you're 5 years old, buddy. The door is for grown-ups, okay? Good boy for getting the package, though.
And on to corner.
It's not about whether you can reach it or not. It's about whether you should be opening it or not. Because what if you opened the door and there was a man there that you didn't know and he just picked you up and took you away?
So a half an hour remaining.
There was nobody there. What if he was hiding around the corner?
He made good progress there.
Did you? Okay, buddy. All right. Well, thank you for getting the package. Yeah, good boy. Next time, come and ask Daddy first, okay?
Socrates threads it through.
Pele!
The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this.
But you said that EA should put something in the game to stop rubber banding, and the next comment is that it's not toxic. Yeah, but both of those things can be true, right? There should be a tool to stop people... like, you're sitting there saying the opponent that wants to rubber band should be forced to play a game that they're no longer in so that the other player doesn't have their time wasted, right? That is the problem, which means that has an easy solution. And once that solution is put in, it resolves the issue for both players. I don't understand why, like, how you think that that's wrong and how you think that's a community issue. That's not a community. Like this guy right here, do you think if we had a mercy rule right now and I could pause it and say to this guy, hey man, do you want to just like call it here? You get your goal and your game played. I'll get my win and my goals in here. If you're working on evos or objectives, they'll be done too. No problem at all. Like we could just end it here because the game's like done and dusted. Do you think he'll sit there and go, nah, I really want to sit here for the next 3 minutes of my life, waiting for the game to play out? Of course he'd want that. So to say it's like, if also he put the pad down, right? If he also put the pad down, do you think he'd be like, no, I'd rather just wait? Or do you think he would be glad to have an opportunity to be like, yeah, let's get this game done and dusted, mate. GG's, move on. And so if both parties would want the same thing, and it's EA that is not allowing that to happen, how is it the fault of the community that EA have created a game and a game mode where it's more beneficial for you to literally put your pad down and not play the game than it is for you to say, oh, hey, fair's fair, like let's leave the game? I don't know how you can think that that's a community issue. Surprised he's in there with a guy trying bicycle headers. What the fuck is a bicycle header? Do you mean the fact that I did one rainbow flick header? But again, is that a community issue? Is that a problem that I've tried it, or is it a problem that it's still not pissing patched? Again, tell me who's at fault here. Again, EA are in control. EA have the full power. EA could very quickly, with a hotfix, just tone down the accuracy of headers after a bicycle kick or after a rainbow flick, sorry, or headers after a skill move, and then boom, problem solved. Also, why is it a problem when I didn't score it? Like, it's not like I've sat here and I'm 4-2 up against him because I've done 4 bicycle kick, sorry, rainbow flick headers. They fix one problem, create 5 more. But again, that's not a community issue, is it? That's an EA issue again. Wait, I swear I turned crossplay off. If they continue to have problems when they fix more problems, who's sitting there going, oh my God, this community? How is that a community issue? I need to play a few more Gauntlet games. Isn't there going to be a 5-squad Gauntlet coming soon? I think it should have been in the game like by Gauntlet 6. People have got 5 squads easily right now. Yeah, you just want engagement in the game. They have to report user engagement back to their stakeholders. Their solution is just make everything play and score. That way we can just log on, score a goal, put the controller down and forget about it. It's a broken system, but I think we 100%. The game is truly built off FOMO. It's meant to 100%. And that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm getting old or because I've played this game for so long and I kind of like wise to it now. But the truth is, I fall out of love with this game more and more every day, every month, every season, every year. Because it's not the game that we had. And I don't think it's the game that we want. And I think EA won't give us a game that we want until their pockets stop getting filled. And that's why they continue to prey on the addicts and the casuals that want that shiny new thing and the endorphin rushes that people get from opening the packs, rather than actually create a game that has a quality core to it. I think we've had a lot of things that we want, but when we get it, we realize we didn't want it. Like, somewhat to a degree, Josh, I would agree with that. But I also think that sometimes when we get what we want, it's not what we asked for. You know, like we wanted League SBCs back. They gave us League SBCs back. We didn't want what they gave us. Do you know what I mean? We want icon swaps back. I've never wanted icon swaps back. I don't think people remember well how toxic and sweaty and boring icon swaps was. But apparently people want icon swaps back. We're going to get icon swaps back. And guess what? It's going to be a situation where people are going to be like, oh God, this isn't what I really wanted. I don't think we get what we really want, even if we do get what we ask for. I also think we're just too far removed from playing the game to enjoy playing the game. Yeah, that's also very true. Wait, why is it a problem that glitchy rainbow flick goals actually require literally skill to perform and not fidget spinner meta of this game require no skill solely dependent on connection and are definitely equally unrealistic? I disagree with absolutely everything you said there. To do the fidget spinner meta requires skill as well. Like, you have to be able to actually anticipate. But also, to do the rainbow flick header requires skill as well. Your opponent doesn't just stand still and let you do it. Like, you have to find the right place, the right angle, the right timing. You have to do the skill move, hit the header. The header's a manual, of course. Like, it's not a no skill. Like, it's not a no skill thing, just as the fidget spinning, so to speak, isn't a no skill thing. But franchise is dead, and yet it's still the second most profitable game in the world. Yeah, I do think so. I wanted when we get those videos that we kind of talked about last week, Josh, done and dusted. I want to kind of like really like have a view to making some genuinely casual FIFA related content. Because what's first? I bet it's Candy Crush first. I would be very surprised if it wasn't Candy Crush or something like that, Clash of Clans or something. The hardcore gamers have moved on from Ultimate Team because the game isn't designed for hardcore. The game is designed for casual. Even though it has a high skill gap and it has, like, 15-0 rewards and stuff, the game's core principles are for casual players. And I think we make zero content at all for casual players. And I've been watching loads of Tarkov content recently. And so much of it is like nothing to do with playing the game, but everything to do with playing the game. And I'm like, damn, we do not have any content in FIFA or Ultimate Team that is designed in that manner. None whatsoever from any creator across the board. It's not that deep, Nep. I think we all know this game has fallen prey to capitalism and we're just fine picking up the pieces. I don't know if we are fine picking up the pieces, though, mate. I think people want better. I think people deserve better. People have put decades into this game, into this franchise. They've poured, like, their time, their valuable life into this game, their money into this game, and they just now expected to just be like, well, whatever, you got to deal with it, too bad. I think we deserve better than that. The game is designed for rich people who buy FIFA points and store packs. Yeah, I mean, that could not be further from the truth whatsoever. Jeez, Nep, you fallen off. Quit FIFA, brother. Why? Would you quit life because nobody knows who you are? There's other ways to make money. You obviously don't enjoy this game anymore. Why put yourself through it? But that's not what you said, is it? That's not what you said. Is it a laziness issue? Wait, so me working a job that I supposedly don't like is lazy, is it? Give your head a wobble. Don't try to outsmart me, brother. I don't need to try. I don't need to try. You're stating facts? No, you're not. You're stating your opinion. That's not a fact. You're one of those people that confuses their own opinion with, like, actual factual information, and you couldn't be further from the truth. This ain't Twitter. You can do all that on Twitter. I'm asking you a serious question. No, that's the thing. You're not asking a serious question. You've come in here, tried to rage bait, didn't get the nibble that you was after, and so now you're trying to, I don't know, double down on the rage bait. I don't know. Like, you're going like, you're trying to, like, push further, and it's just nothing's happening. Like, oh shit, you got banned as well. Yeah, another product of the social media age. Yeah, true. I didn't even ban him, to be fair. Maybe it was Josh. Maybe it was Julie. George, thanks very much for the super chat, brother. Love, big man. Not on the card hype anymore. You know what? I've still got a box of cards unopened next to me there. I just, it's one of those things that you like. I'm a very much all or nothing kind of person, and I couldn't give it my all to do what I wanted to do with it, and so I ended up doing nothing. It was challenging to get the boxes. It was challenging to like create the set. I didn't have enough time to do what I really wanted to do, and so banned for saying his opinion. Well, he didn't get banned for saying his opinion though, did he? Is that guy probably the guy's friend or something, isn't it? $28 now. It's crazy to think I started watching your videos around FIFA 15. Yeah, that's mad. What cards? I've got loads, mate. I've got loads. I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head. They're all in a box behind me there. They need to be sorted out and like stored away and whatnot. You need to move foot to free to play like Warzone, increase the player base and have more new people flowing into the game. A lot of people play this game. Less people than before, but a lot of people still play this game. Immaculate. Now, yeah, all sorts. Yes, I've got signature cards. Got one of ones, one of fives. I think the real problem with the card stuff is that you didn't want to do the QVC selling spots thing. Yeah, I mean, to make money off of it, you kind of got to be into that world, unless your channel like blows up for views and the sort of content I was making wasn't good enough. But wasn't even really that. Like, if I open a box of cards, I want the cards. I don't want to give them away to someone else. We're going to see more pro clubs content instead of those tourneys, like pro clubs from fresh player working yourself up. See, things like that are pointless because like on pro clubs, you can already get yourself to like level 40, I think, from just XP boosts. And then you can put like a 5x boost on and you can get yourself to like level 75 in about 20 games. So there's no, like, there isn't really a process there. The comments to views is wild on the pro clubs video. Is there a lot of comments? It's a lot of people saying like, well, we love it, we love it, we love it. And then it's like, well, why isn't it getting views? I do think if I'm going to continue playing pro clubs, and I don't want to spread myself thinner and thinner and thinner, but I think it has to be on its own channel. Maybe that PAX channel that we had, or for the cards and stuff, maybe we turn that into a pro clubs channel and see if that sticks, because it's all about, like, if I upload a pro clubs video now to that channel and somebody goes to their homepage and they see NepentheZ 2 video and it's pro clubs, they're not going to watch it. That's going to have a negative knock-on effect the next time Ultimate Team video goes, because they're not going to see it. And then for people that do want clubs, they're going to see Ultimate Team content mostly, whereas you want to get on their homepage with just the club stuff. Like if I click on my homepage now, it's literally just made up of all of the people that I've been watching recently and all of the incredibly similar content. So for people that want clubs content, that already watch clubs content, they'll start seeing mine in there consistently. Whereas if I do it once every 3 or 4 days, it's never going to get the traction. It's just never going to get the traction. Played the PlayStation CL tournament, how to claim the rewards? I've no idea, mate. I've never played it. What's up, Ollie? How you doing, man? There's also no chance on a video on the NepentheZ channel gets less than 3k views. On the like Nep2 channel, yeah, less than 3k is like insane. What is it even on? Nah. Oh, the card one. What was that one? Was it the Clips channel? Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of the last couple got less than 3K views. I like the same video on the card channel. I just don't see it getting fewer views. Yeah, exactly. It will get the same views regardless of which channel it's on. Yeah, so definitely something to think about. I think there's room for Club's content. I really do. I think Clubs is brilliant this year. I've really enjoyed it. I've probably played. Geez, I mean, the thing is, when you play friendlies, they don't count towards your games, do they? And your goals and assists and stuff. Or do they? If they do, great. If they don't, then I'm not going to know. But I would dare say I've played about 500 games of Clubs so far this year. Where's like stats and stuff? Yeah, see, this says 94. It's way more than 94 on this. Oh, that's that build though, isn't it? So I've got 22 matches on this build, 94 matches on this build, 18 matches on this build, and then I've got another account that I was playing on as well because I was like communications banned on this account. Again, I don't know if friendlies count in here. Subs now too. Yeah, you can only sub for a AI as well. You can't sub player for player. Yeah, clubs is brilliant. Clubs is absolutely brilliant. This is what I've built my card like so far. I don't know what I could get a card like, but wouldn't it be cool if I could build like a Victor Gyökeres 1-for-1 comparison? 138k people playing is mad. Is that what's playing right now? It goes up as the day goes on as well as people finish work and stuff. Yeah, 138,000 people playing clubs. Mad. That is madness. And then on this game, it's like on clubs, I could sit there for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours just playing game after game after game after game after game after game non-stop. Just play. I could just play. On Ultimate Team, after about like 3 games, it's like, oh man, do I really have to go into another game? Jeez. Is attacking positioning not manual on pro clubs? It's one of those things where I don't know how it interacts. I don't know if it's like, yeah, I don't know if it's necessary or not. It's certainly necessary to like unlock playstyles, but whether or not it's necessary for actually using to play with, I don't know. Oh, imagine that was a team of the year. Another Gabriel. Have I packed a team of the year yet? No, not me. Not yet. Not me. Isidore to Everton, reportedly. That is weird, but to be fair, their 2 strikers, what is it? Beto and Barry. I think they've got less goals between them combined than Gyökeres this season. Christ, they really are shit then. That's what I was saying, yeah. They've got, wow, there's like 4 Arsenal players in there. They're super bad. Try icon player pick. No, thank you. Dorgu has the same goals and assists as Doku this season. That's pretty mad, isn't it? Have you packed a team of the year every year since UT started? Yeah, I have, yeah. My first 5 years, my first 5 years was Sergio Ramos every single time. Bruges are 2-0 up already. Sabe's doing well. Forbes is doing all right. Hans Van again. I didn't put any Bruges players in like the proper comps, the 5-man comps, because you just never know. Or maybe Michele went in 1. No, he didn't. They're all in like classics. It's not a bad one to get every year. Yeah, it's not. It's not. Right, guys, I've got some bits and bobs I need to do. And so for today, for now anyway, that's going to be the end. I will be back later on this evening. Probably I'll try and get, like, Arsenal will finish about 10. I might come on for an hour of FIFA first and then play some Tarkov after. But yeah, thanks for chilling. Thanks for watching. AJ, thanks for the raid. And I will see you guys a little bit later. Goodbye. Good night.